Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Miroku Association USA West Coast Regional Center. On behalf of Reverend Nagasi and all the members, we would like to thank you for your participation in our October Appreciation Service. Let us take this time to express our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for all the blessings bestowed upon us. Please pray along silently as we have the opening prayer to God.
Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, to whom the sacred divine scroll and altar have been dedicated, with hearts filled with gratitude, we have gathered here before you to celebrate our Miroku Association USA October Monthly Appreciation Service. On this very special day, we would like to offer our prayers of praise and gratitude for the protection, help, and countless blessings we have received during this month. And we ask for permission to serve the divine plan as instruments of Meishu-sama more than ever before. for the construction of the sacred ground in North America and the establishment of paradise on earth. May we receive great light and spiritual strength to realize Meishu Sama's ideal of creating paradise in our hearts, our homes, our country, and in the world. Following the example of Meishu Sama's great love and his teachings, let us build a strong faith within ourselves. The sincere service for the salvation of humanity through our basic practices of faith, attending services, giving and receiving jewelry, giving family and friends, volunteer in our time and labor, and providing offerings of gratitude are the essence of our mission in the construction of paradise on earth. Through these guidelines, may we deepen our understanding of the importance of the mission of this church and our individual missions for the salvation of humanity. Please allow all who are here today in person and those who are attending our online services to be permeated by the power of our love and light, and thereby deepening their awareness of your presence and of the essence of our great plan. Great God of light, please accept our prayers of gratitude and monetary appreciation offerings. Strengthen and guide us in your service to you and to humanity.
Please rise and join in the Matsurito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku prayer found in your program and prayer book.
Akamaharani kamzumarimasu, kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite, sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto, tsukushi no himuka no tachihana no, odo no ahagi harani misogi tamo toki ni narimaseru, haraido no kami tachi, moro moro no magagoto tsumikegare, harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio, amatsu kami kunitsu kami aoyorozu no kami tachi tomoni, ame no fuchikoma no mimi furita tete, kikoshi meseto, kashikomi momaosu. Mirokuo mikami, mamori tamae, saki hae tamae, mirokuo mikami, mamori tamae, saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoya nushi no kami, mamori tamae, saki hae tamae, oshie miyoya kami, mamori tamae, saki hae tamae. Kam nagara tamachi haemase, kam nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving your ray. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu Sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us, radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan.
Please join us in reading of Meishu Sama's poem, Humanity's Mission, on page 19 of your prayer book and in your program.
The great mission of creating a paradise here on earth was assigned to humanity by God alone. God works through us, using each human being as an instrument in the divine plan of salvation for humanity. Each of us is born with a physical body and a soul bestowed by God, a part of God's own being.
Please be seated. We'll now hear Meishu Sama's teaching, The Secret of Happiness. There are probably very few individuals in society who can be described as actually happy, fortunate people. Most of the people in the world are suffering in some way from unemployment, sickness, poverty, discord, doubt, and frustration. Experiencing these types of failures is like being shackled and in prison. We may ask ourselves why God, rather than changing this world into a place where there is more happiness than misery, creates human beings, yet allows them to suffer. Good and evil have existed since the beginning of the human race. These two forces, completely opposite in nature, have been in constant friction and struggle, and the conflict is still going on. Upon careful consideration, we come to realize it is due to the friction between good and evil that today's civilization has attained its present level of progress. People ask me, if God is love and mercy, I can't understand why God allows people to do bad things and commit sinful acts and then punishes them. If God had not created evil, wouldn't people's judgment and punishment be unnecessary? The logic is quite reasonable, and I myself have sometimes felt the same way. If I were the creator of the world, I would easily give an answer to this question. But since I, too, am simply one of God's creations, how can I? None of us can know God's true reason. Let us concentrate instead on how we can find a way to happiness and begin to put it into practice. The secret to happiness lies in helping others to become happy. This is all that is necessary for us to do. To put it simply, it is to do as much good as possible, to strive to do good deeds whenever one can. We should all do our best to make others happy. For example, a wife should encourage her husband in his work. A husband should be kind to his wife, so she has peace of mind and is happy. It is quite natural for parents to love their children, but parents should prepare them for adulthood, provide guidance, and be stern when necessary, while respecting their free will. Children should be taught to obey their parents with love and respect, and to do their schoolwork with pleasure. In all areas of our daily lives, we should do our best to give hope to those with whom we come in contact. Our attitude at work, both toward those who have higher positions and those who have lower positions, should be the same. We should work with love and consideration for all. Government leaders should have the welfare of the people, not their own interests, as their first concern, and act as good examples. Of course, to the extent of their ability, all people should try their best to do as much good as they can, using all the wisdom they have. Virtuous actions lead to happiness and good fortune. Once individuals who perform good deeds increase, imagine what will happen to our nation and then to all humanity. As a result, unhappy problems will disappear, and a paradise on earth free from disease, poverty, and conflict will become a reality. Everyone will then surely experience boundless happiness. However, the world today is full of people who act negatively, telling lies, taking advantage of others, and always thinking of their own interests. To make matters worse, most people tend to think that this state of negativity is a natural one, and they do not dream of doing something to change it for the better. There are even those who try to hinder our attempts to change this world of suffering into a paradise. Such people become unfortunate through their own choice. We pray for them to be awakened to the truth and saved by God. By reflecting deeply on these teachings, we can see that true happiness and fulfillment is not too difficult to attain. We would like to invite Reverend Vanya Diaz Mendoca to share some thoughts with us.
Okay, good morning, all. We will have some announcements beforehand by Alice.
Good morning, everyone. Happy October. How are you guys today? This month, we have wonderful activities for you to participate in. Starting with our online Zoom classes, every week we share two teachings of Meishu Sama that we read together and learn together. I hope you can join us next time. I hope I can. And next, we have Jure gatherings. Next Saturday, October 16, we will have Jure in the park in San Diego. If you are in the Minnesota area, you can join the Midwest group for a Jure gathering at 1 p.m. Central Time on the same day. And next Sunday, October 17 at 4:30 p.m. Central Time, we will have our Jure gathering in Dallas. For those who also would like to bring more art and beauty into their month, we have Ikebana classes. Contact instructor Valeria to participate, please, if you're interested in. And last but not least, volunteer at the center. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. or Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Those are the highlights, and remember you can check the dates on your WhatsApp group weekly. Tomorrow, due to the holiday, our church will be closed. So thank you very much.
Okay, so good morning, all. Thank you, Alice. Thank you all for coming here today. It's great to be here with you. It was a bit of a surprise for myself, but I got the permission to be here with you all. And I prepared some words here. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here with you, as I said. And I would like to thank you all on behalf of Reverend Nagase for your constant service and presence, and also prayers this month around. He's purifying, he's recovering fine, and he sends a big thank you to all of you and for the well wishes. He's recovering great. Yeah. So today is our service, and we thank God in Meishu Sama for all blessings and protections, as well as opportunities we had to grow during the past month, and to pray for protection and light during the month that it's starting. Our monthly service is a heritage of the meeting that Meishu Sama would have with members in the very beginning. It's our opportunity to come in front of the altar and report everything we had, be thankful, and to pray for what is coming for the next month. So I particularly, the microphone is excited about my presence here today at the center. I particularly like this month, October. It's the month of Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's something that I started experience when we came here 13 years ago, and it's when October starts, I start getting excited. And then I remember that when I was a child in Brazil, we would look at it's Christmas, it's summer, very hot, no snow at all. We have some Brazilians here, some people from the South Hemisphere. So it's summer, but still we would see some Christmas cards and things. We do have some Santa wearing shorts and surfboards and stuff, but we also see snowmen, reindeers, everything snow related. And something that was always on my mind was the season's greetings. We would see in Brazil those from Brazil remember. Season's greetings, and that was something that I didn't understand. What season? We have Christmas, and that's it. We don't have a season's greetings. It's summer. But now, coming here, I realized that we do have a season, and I believe that this is the beginning of this season that it's starting, right? Our hearts start to get happy. We are getting prepared for what? Thanksgiving. That it's October for me is the pre-Thanksgiving, the highlight, one of the highlights of the year. Thanksgiving and then Christmas. It's when we have the family together, we have good food to share, and with more opportunities to enjoy friends and family, and we do enjoy it. Everybody does enjoy it, I believe. But how well are we treasuring these opportunities to be along, especially after what we had last year, right? COVID and everything. How well are we enjoying that? How well are we treasuring that? How deeply are we really thankful for that? Today's teachings was the secret of happiness. In this teaching, I see one of the great characteristics of Meishu Sama, pragmatism. Meishu Sama was very pragmatic. And even at the opening prayer today, we heard that one of our wishes is what? Follow the example of Meishu Sama. And he was very practical, right? So here in this teaching, Meishu Sama starts saying that if God created humanity, and still we see so many people suffering, unemployment, sickness, poverty, discord, doubt, what was the point? Why did God create men, women, human, and let us suffer? What is the point? And I like the word in this teaching. It's like being shackled in a prison. Like we try to move, but we are trapped with poverty, suffering. What's the point? If God created us, why does he make us suffer? But then comes the point. Meishu Sama's pragmatism. He said, I can't say that. I didn't create human being. I don't know why. But the fact is that we do go through purification. We do go through suffering. We do go through poverty. But Meishu Sama again comes and say, I have a secret. The secret for you to be happy. So he's giving us the secret there. Right? None of us know, none of us can know that what was God's true reason. But we know that there is a way to be happy. Right? The secret to find happiness shared by Meishu Sama is what? To make others happy. And Meishu Sama is telling us the secret is out. He's writing there. Right? We read about everywhere these days about the greater good. We read about kindness make us happy and happiness make us kind. It's retrofitting. The more we make people happy, happier we will become. The more good we do, more good comes to us. But more important, Meishu Sama teaches that yes, making others happy is the secret of happiness, but not in a vague way. Meishu Sama doesn't tell us in a vague way, yeah, just do good and you will be happy. He keeps saying, we need to concentrate on how we can find the way to happiness and give us real examples. A wife should encourage her husband in his work. A husband should be kind to his wife. Parents should love their children naturally, but more than that, they should prepare them for adulthood and provide guidance and be stern when necessary, while respecting their free will. Children should be taught to obey their parents with love and respect, and do their schoolwork with pleasure, and in all areas of our daily lives, at work and even government. So it's very practical, right? I do feel so. So we should live every day of our lives being happy, and not vaguely, oh, let's be happy. It's really, Meishu Sama gives us the point in our family, and even today at the opening prayer,
create paradise on our hearts, our homes, our community, our country, and in the world. So we should strive and do our best to continue on that, be happy, and spread happiness around those around us. Spread happiness to those around us, our family, our friends, and those with whom we come into contact, just like in the prayer, right? It's on our morning prayer, it's on our miracle prayer. Let the joy and love of God flow freely through us. That's why we are here. And we have, there's this U2 song. I don't know, I believe that everybody knows U2, the band. It's kind of a bit old. So there is a song, it's The Fly, I think. It says that a secret is something that we tell another person. Keeping secrets, psychology says that keeping secrets isolate ourselves. Keeping secret is not good for us. We should share. We shouldn't keep anything closed. That makes us even more shackled, like in the teachings. It makes us feel like in a prison. So Meishu Sama shares with us the secret of happiness. So what do we need to do? We need to share this secret with everyone, right? And there's Common Winston say that keeping secret can take a toll on us. So let's not keep this secret for us only. Let's spread it, right? And more than spreading it through words, let's just be like Meishu Sama. Let's be pragmatic. Let's not worry about how to say, let's not suffer about it, but let's just let the joy and love of God flow freely through us to all those with whom we come into contact, just like in the prayer. So let's share this secret with others through practice. I will keep this very short and sweet. I know that you all miss Reverend Nagase. But we are 2 months away from Meishu Sama's birthday. That it's a big service for all of us. So we can start preparing today, if we are not preparing already the whole year. We can start the season preparing our gift to Meishu Sama and to everyone around us, to humanity, to our family, those around us. It's through this common wisdom, the knowledge that kindness brings happiness, right? And happiness makes us kind. So that's what I would like to share with you today. And it was a pleasure. It is a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be here with you all. And I hope to come again. And that's my message for us. It's really short. And let's spread this secret around us through practice and prepare for the big service that is coming soon. Okay? So thank you all, and have a blessed month full of joy, life, and love. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This concludes our monthly appreciation service. Thank you for your attendance and your continued service. Be safe, and may God and Meishu Sama bless you all.